You ever stay up late, staring at your phone, watching them post stories but never text you back? Yeah, that feeling sucks. Being just another option in someone's life hits different when you want to be their priority. We've all been there, wondering why we weren't enough, why they always had one foot out the door. Look, becoming the one isn't about fancy tricks or changing yourself. It's way simpler than that. This is about learning how to stop being that person they text when they're bored and start being the person they can't stop thinking about. Because everyone deserves someone who chooses them first, not just when it's convenient. Let's get real for a second. In a world of dating apps and endless options, it's easy to become just another face in the crowd. But this isn't about them. It's about you. Most people aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for someone who makes them feel something. That feeling of, I don't want to miss out on this person. Here's what changes everything. Being too available actually makes you less desirable. When you drop everything for someone who barely makes time for you, you're telling them your time isn't valuable. This doesn't mean playing games or pretending to be busy. It means actually having a life that you love, with or without them. The most attractive quality isn't perfection, it's passion for your own life. Remember this. People want what feels just out of reach, not impossible to get, but not sitting in their lap either. When you have boundaries around your time and energy, people respect that. They start working harder to be part of your world instead of you fighting for space in theirs. Nothing makes someone lose interest faster than feeling like you need them to be okay. Harsh, but true. Emotional independence means you can have a bad day without needing them to fix it. You can be happy even when they're not around. You have your own ways of processing emotions. This doesn't mean hiding your feelings or never being vulnerable. It means having emotional tools beyond just talk to them until you feel better. It's having friends who support you, hobbies that fulfill you, and self-care habits that work. When someone knows they're wanted but not needed, they feel freedom to choose you every day rather than an obligation to take care of you. That's when attraction deepens into something real. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk away when you're not getting what you deserve. When you truly value yourself, you recognize when something isn't working and have the courage to leave. Often, it's only when you're willing to lose someone that you become unforgettable to them. They realize what life without you feels like. Walking away doesn't always mean forever. Sometimes it just means creating space for them to miss you and realize your value. What makes you unforgettable isn't perfection, but authenticity. Don't hide your quirks, your weird laugh, or your random obsessions. These differences are what make you unique. Being the one is about being real in a world of filters and facades, letting someone see the parts of you that aren't polished. When someone falls for the real you, they won't wake up feeling deceived. Your unique perspective and specific sense of humor are things no one else can offer, so don't water yourself down to appeal to everyone. Be unforgettable to the right person. Most relationships fade because they get stuck in routine. To become the one, create part moments that stand out, asking deeper questions, trying something new together, or creating inside jokes that only you two understand. When you look back on life, you remember the unexpected adventures and vulnerable conversations, not regular Tuesdays. Be the person who creates those memories. But remember, becoming the one isn't something you can force. You can't make someone choose you. What you can do is become so aligned with your own worth that you naturally attract people who recognize it too. The secret is becoming the one for yourself first, treating yourself with respect, knowing your value, and living a life you're excited about. This makes you magnetic to the right people. The goal isn't to be a temporary option for many, but the undeniable choice for someone who sees you clearly and chooses you daily. The right person won't need convincing. They'll think, I'd be crazy to let this one go. That feeling doesn't come from games or strategies, but from authentic connection when you show up as your full, real self and let the right people find their way to you. Remember, the most magnetic quality isn't perfection. It's the courage to be authentically yourself while creating a life worth sharing. When you become unforgettable to yourself first, you become unforgettable to the one who matters most.